What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for NEO with the ticker symbol NIO. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So every Friday I try to look at NEO. Since last week, Friday, October 11th, price has dropped a large amount. You see that it was trading right around that 623 level, and so far it has dropped about 15%, and at one point it dropped almost 20%. So a very large drop for NEO. You see that the measure move target was met. This was one leg up right over here. This was the second leg up. Measure move target met, exceeded slightly, and then price started selling off. So basically, buyers took the profits at the measure move target, and sellers stepped in the market to drive down the price. So that's what happened at that price level. So I was expecting price to maintain support above the $6 level because it was prior resistance and it could turn into support, but that did not occur. So we might not see another large leg up as of right now. So we can go ahead and remove that. Price is below this downward trend line right over here. So it's definitely maintaining this bearish momentum to the downside, and it looks much more bearish than BABA. So this looks not good at all. That price got below the $6 level. You can see that it was prior resistance right over here. It could have turned into support, and then price could have pushed up higher, but it just pushed right through that level again. So that's not a good sign. It's looking pretty bearish. I'm expecting maybe price to come back to the $3 level. That's where the strong support is at, right over here. So you see that there's not a lot of support between that level and where we are right now. Maybe a micro support right here at the $5 level, but it looks like price wants to continue to trend down lower. So unfortunately for the bulls, price cannot find support and continue to push up higher. It looks like the bears are back in the market. Overall, this was still a downtrend. It was looking promising, but price could not even get above that $7 level and stay above it as well. So that was also prior support. Now it has turned into resistance. So again, more resistance in the way that the bulls would have to push through. So overall, chart is not looking good for NEO, which can foreshadow what can happen in the future, which is more bearish price action. It's just not looking good as of right now. It was looking good, but things can change, very quickly. The bulls need to continue to win. You can't just have a nice rally like this and say, it's game over and, it's going to be uptrend forever. Bulls have to continue to win every battle. Every level is a battle, you could say. It failed at the $7 level. Now he's coming back down to lower price levels to see if he can also win those levels back, or they're going to fail as well. So as right now, it's looking bearish. You can even adjust this downward trend line to say that we did not see a break out of it. It still fits pretty good. So again, you can see that this trend line off the ends of the candles or the swings, it still looks like we're still below it. So again, doesn't look like we really broke it after all, and we're seeing a large rejection take place. So overall, I'm expecting lower prices. What would make me change my mind is somehow we do find support right now, and then we get back above the $6 level. We hold it as support. We break this downward trend line, and we need to get back above the $7 level, something like that. So that's a lot of things that the bulls would have to do for me to be bullish. Until then, this is still all bearish territory as long as we're still below these two downward trend lines and these two resistance levels as of right now. So I'm looking for lower prices. Taking a look at the weekly chart, 3 consecutive red weeks in a row. Not a good sign at all. Not a good sign at all. Whenever price rushes down this much, it's not a good sign. It tells me that this trend line is definitely in play. This one right here. You can see that when price hits the trend line, it sees a good rejection. Just like over here, it had a good rejection off of it. And when price hit the trend line again, it had a good rejection. So this tells me that the trend line is what traders are looking at on their chart. They are respecting it. They are utilizing this downward momentum, and it looks like they're going short instead of going long with the market. So it looks like we're going to be seeing $3, sub fours, possibly even lower. So as right now, it's not looking good. It's things can always change, but there's always a possibility for things to occur. But as right now, it's highly likely that the bears continue to drive down the price, unless we see price get back above the $6 level, break those downward trend lines, and then break above the $7 level. It can break above the $7 level. I think it's a very quick move up. Not a lot of resistance at these levels, but there's a lot of resistance at these lower price levels. So that's all I have for Neo on the daily weekly charts. Fortunately for the Bulls, they don't have any good of a news. If anything, maybe we hold support at the sub $4 level and maybe get a triple bottom, and then that's the permanent bottom. But until then, this is still overall been bearish for a while now, basically dating back to at least June of 2022 and even January of 2021. So this upcoming January would be a 4-year bear market for Neo. So overall, still looking bearish. So all I have for Neo on the daily weekly charts. Most likely, I'll give you guys an update next week, Friday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.